Today, I just swallowed water down the wrong pipe. I thought it would be a good time to make a long overdue video on how to join Minerva, because to me it's always been kind of obvious. We've always had an application for always. Yeah, I think we did. As soon as we started accepting applications is when I finally made the application form. Anyway, um, and to me it's always been obvious what we've been looking for, obviously, but I realize now that it hasn't always been the clearest as to what we're actually looking for in our members, and today I'm going to say that. So I want this video to be kind of timeless, but as of now I can only speak of what we're looking for, because Minerva is basically a big group of friends who likes to farm stuff and automate stuff and sit in voice chat silently. That sniff you just heard was Danernet, and he doesn't like to talk much.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
And so when we're accepting applications, it can be a little awkward because we're really just kind of looking for new friends, to be honest. Like, you're joining a community, and I run it kind of like a frat house. I mean, we do have some organization. I mean, there are some kind of things that we take a little bit more seriously, but the major projects and everything, we've loosened up quite a lot. Things are pretty casual now. Members are allowed to work on whatever they please, and whenever they don't have anything like that to work on, they can fall back on, like, the major projects, like the perimeter we're digging now, prepping to blow up the next one, the wither perimeter, these kinds of things. So, contrary to popular belief, technical knowledge and technical proficiency isn't actually our biggest focus. That's great if you design tree farms or super advanced stuff or whatever, but we're really looking for people that we can get along with, people that can have fun in group chats. YouTubers would be nice, people to make videos on the server and, create stuff on here with us. That'd be pretty cool as well. Because ironically enough, I find that the most productive people are the people who are having fun with the game. So that's why we don't focus so much on productive. It's a video game that we're just trying to have fun with, and it's a pretty chill place to be. So we take a much more casual approach to the technical side of Minecraft than most other servers. So that's kind of what you got to keep in mind when you're applying. And you're thinking, wait, this is a video on how to join Minerva. Why are you telling me all of this? You should just tell me how to do the application. The application is just an introduction. Every single person who applies to Minerva, I tell them to just get to know us on Discord. Like, that's the easiest thing. If you want to get a part of Minerva, an application's good, especially if you're a builder. I'm going to get to that right now just because it's quick and dirty. If you're a builder or a designer who likes to do the aesthetic stuff in Minecraft and can do stuff like that for us, thank you, Rubik's, we really need that kind of stuff. Minerva is definitely hurting on builders, so if you have like a build team or friends who like to build stuff and you don't want to call yourself a build team or whatever, that would be amazing. As of making this video, we have about 49 members on the list, with more incoming, and I think 8 of us are actual, like, official builders, designers, artists, whatever you want to call them. So that's really what we're looking for. Technical players are good too. I mean, when it comes to design farms and whenever we're going to be working on something, it's really nice if you can pitch in and help out. But otherwise, we're just looking for a group of motivated individuals. And if you don't know that kind of stuff, it's completely fine as long as you're willing to learn. So let's kind of pull up the application and talk about some of the questions that we look for. Hold on just a second. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So let's close Minecraft. Here's the application. So I ran through most of this. If you're even watching this video, then you're probably more thorough. Read these, you guys. Oh, you would not believe how many people do not put enough information, or they don't heed this information and don't give us what we want. These are just preliminary stuff. If you're going to apply to Minerva, you're going to need Discord. I mean, you will. You're going to need to tell me your full Discord username. It is case sensitive. I should probably add that in here. And then hashtag whichever identifying numbers you have. How long you've been playing Minecraft is nice. All these things are good. This is also extremely important. So first off, Discord's important because I need to be able to contact you. The email address I started collecting simply because so many people don't put this in their application, and it drives me nuts. And if I have to resort to email, then I really don't want to have to do that. So you probably have a really good application if I'm even emailing you. And then there are things like, how old are you? That's just to give us a little bit of information about your age, obviously your age. But like, we don't really discriminate based on age usually. We'll go off other answers because what we're really looking for is gauging your maturity. you know, most of us are teens, late teens, or adults. So, like, you need to be able to do the raunchy humor, you know, like, swearing has to be okay. Not really much more than that, but, like, you need to be able to keep up with us and have a conversation and have it not be awkward and that kind of thing. So, how old are you just gives us a reference. If you need any more proof, then actually a lot of Minerva's past and successful operators who have done a really good job helping us manage stuff have actually been like 13-year-olds. So, a large number of 13-year-olds. You'd be surprised. Time zones just lets us get involved because the sun never really sets on Minerva. I mean, when it's active, like people don't ever log out because I go to bed and the Brits wake up. This is the most important question, especially for builders. I say please share pictures or videos, but it's almost required. Like if you do not provide past pictures of your works, especially as a builder, then we have nothing to go off of. We're just taking your word for it. Now, like I said, as long as you get to know us on Discord and, you know, let us get to know you as a person and maybe you fit in with the group and that's great, this isn't as important because we're not so much looking for like technical players. I mean, let me be frank, we have that. There are enough technical players on Minerva where any single kind of farm you name it, we have the brain power, if you will, to design whatever we need to build. Not that we aren't looking for more people, but this isn't the most important thing anymore. Really, we're looking for like people who can help out and have a good time. But if you're applying with as a technical player or a builder and you like you need references. This is important. And these little things just gauge on like how active you're going to be, what kind of past history you have, and then of course, why do you even want to be a part of Minerva? I ask that just because a lot of people have different motives. You'd be surprised what some people say. And then this is where I say you got to read this stuff. This is important. This is designed for technical players. I've seen a lot of people like design as aesthetic builders and stuff, and then they fill this out. I'm like, why are you filling this out? You're not applying as a technical player. Once again, the only reason, like I say we're not looking for this, and then I add a survey. This is an old survey that I'm just going to keep in here, but you know, if you're applying and you put a lot of stuff in here that like references your technical abilities, this kind of just tests it. These are 10, I would say, pretty good questions on like a lot of different areas of Minecraft, and these are the kind of questions you really wouldn't be able to answer unless you've messed with these kinds of things, or if you've researched them. A lot of people ask me, so what if they cheat on this, huh? What happens if they just look up the answers? I'm like, that's great. As long as it shows me that like you know how to look up these answers and find out, you know, the proper ones, and you have the initiative to learn, that's even better. I encourage people to cheat on these. And by no means am I going to give you guys the right answers. I'm sorry. You have to know this stuff or else it doesn't do me any good. And then this is the optional one where you guys can just provide whatever you want. And that's pretty much it. 8-minute video it looks like. So like it's as simple as that. Just a quick rundown. We're really looking for people who can get along with us, just be a part of our community, have a good time, but also be productive and active on the Minecraft server. And that's really it. It's pretty simple to join Minerva and relatively easy, at least comparing us to other servers, but by no means can anybody get on. So yeah, is it easy to join Minerva? Yes, if you're qualified. No, otherwise. And that's kind of what keeps us a strong community, because it is a little strict to get in. Like if you're a younger kid and you're not quite matured, we can tell. We will know soon. And it makes it a little awkward declining, but I always encourage people to hang out in the Discord, stay active. Like we have a lot of other server owners who don't even want to join Minerva in our Discord, where you might want to join their servers. Maybe you'd fit in with them better. But if you get declined, don't be sad. It's probably just not going to work out. And a lot of times we do it a little too early. Maybe we just don't know everything about you. It's always on a case-to-case basis, you guys. I'm speaking a lot from experience here. That's why I keep saying a lot of random things that seem really specific, because I have talked to a lot of people who want to be a part of Minerva. I don't want to show that other tab because I might... Let me just pull this off my screen. Is there anything private on here? No. Perfect. There's nobody's emails, for example. But you can see I've got 209 responses. And that's just when I started saving them. There's probably been over 300 applicants to Minerva. So anyway, now I'm rambling, but yeah. Hopefully this helped you. I would say, you know, just to last reiterate, the easiest way is to just get to know us. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's just about it. That's how you join Minerva. I hope that helped you guys. I'm gonna mess around for 20 seconds because I want this to be exactly 10 minutes. You guys think I can hit it? It's gonna be like 10:01, and I know I'm gonna get comments on this, and I'm not gonna trim this in editing. Are you ready? The internet doesn't think I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we
Nope.
go. I'm digging gravel. 54, 55. You probably should have clicked off by now. Oh.